Hey y'all, it's Joe, just Joe, and I'm back today with another video. It's actually a collab with Jen from Jen's Hangout. I'll list her channel below and her video. We are going to be doing our bougiest, most expensive full face of makeup. Some of mine I would guess people would consider maybe mid-grade, but to me it's high-end, so let's just get into it. So I am going to start with my sunscreen, which is the Supergoop Glow Screen. I love this stuff. And some people don't like the way it looks under their makeup. It does fine under mine. I did do my normal skin prep, my serums and stuff. And I let that kind of dry down. But, yeah, some people use the regular Supergoop sunscreen, which is fine as long as you're using sunscreen. But I don't have a problem with this under my makeup. I have to let it sit a second, but it usually does perfectly fine. And I just use this on my face. I already put, since I will be outside some of the day, I've already put sunscreen on the rest of my body. Sometimes I use this on my neck, but usually just my face. And I am using a sample. I do have one, a Valentino primer that I really like that I want in a giveaway. But since this sunscreen's already glowy, I decided to use the Girl On little gold primer. Just making sure that sunscreen is sitting in. I have a lot of these samples. I don't know if they all came from Sephora or I don't know where they came from, but I've actually never used them. Oh, it's real slippy. Not like silicone, but like serum slippy. Didn't expect that. I don't know why, but the way it looks, I thought it was going to be tacky, but it's really not. I don't have a box to know what it's supposed to do, but it looks glowy, so maybe it's just supposed to give you a glowy, I don't know. Make sure that that didn't act funny with the sun. No, yeah, I think this is, it doesn't look like it filled in pores. If you have the Girl On primer, list below if you got the box with it, you know what it does. I should have looked it up beforehand. Was up all night, but I'm not tired because I slept all day yesterday. I took some medicine that I knew would make me sleep. My pain was so bad that the option of sleeping was much better, and I never do that. I think I've done it one other time years ago, but I took medicine to sleep during the day. But I just had to do something yesterday. My ablations are on the 1st though, so we're almost there. I'm going to use the Dior Backstage Foundation in 3W. I have the Shiseido foundation also that I consider kind of bougie, but I thought we'd use Dior. I need to use it up since I'm trying to convert over to cruelty free. I've been trying to use a lot of my stuff that's non cruelty free, and a lot of people's like, well, why don't you get rid of it? I can't do that either because that's not good for the environment, just to throw stuff away for no reason. So while I'm on this journey of switching over to cruelty free, I will be using a lot of non-cruelty free products just to try to get rid of them. And I have gave some away. That I don't mind. And this might be a little warmer. That's okay. I think it's a little warmer than I'm used to. But with the bronzer and concealer and blush, it won't be that bad. I'm so used to my neutral foundations, this looks a little weird. But I think when I got this, I was tanner than I am now. How is everybody doing today? All my friends are mentally or physically sick right now, and well, not all of them, a lot of them. And it's just heartbreaking to me because the ones that are, I will say has a huge smell, so don't use the deodorant backstage if you don't like smells. I don't even know what it smells like, but it smells. And the Guerlain, or however you say it, had a floral scent, so they're mixed them together. But my friends that are here, it's easier because I can see them, I can be there for them, I can hug them. But I have a lot of friends on YouTube that are not doing well right now. So if any of y'all are watching, my heart goes out to you. I'm praying for you. I'm doing all the things. I wish I could hug you, but here's my air hugs. And I love you so much. Now for bronzer, I'm using the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt in medium. I'm just going to use my Booty blender. Actually, I think it's a Paw Paws blender. I think. Yeah, it's not gonna look bad once I have the bronzer and everything on. Actually, it didn't look that bad. I'm just not used to one foundation. Now, I kind of started thinking about bougie makeup more and more because, I have mostly like indie stuff, which can be expensive too, but like that Valentino primer and my Dior foundations and my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. Um, it's hard for me to just use them because I'm always saying, oh, I'll wait till a special occasion or this or that, and then you end up never using them. And I started thinking about that a lot when Mary Catherine Loves Cats, I'll link her down below, was like, do something for yourself, use your good stuff. And it got me to thinking, why don't we use our good stuff every day? Which I have a large collection. Obviously, I have other stuff to use, but I'm going in with the Merit blush and cream blush in Cheeky. Kind of looks like that. But we really should use our good stuff more often and wear our good clothes. And if you have a significant other, wear your dresses or your suits or what have you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try. The last time I did this straight on the cheek, it didn't show up real good, so I'm gonna try to use it on it's the actual foundation brush. Ooh, it's really pigmented that way. Yeah, that works a lot better. I think we don't give ourselves enough credit that we deserve it too. You know what I mean? We deserve to use our good stuff. And we bought our good stuff because we deserve a special something every now and then. You know? And I'm not saying don't save some of it for special occasions, but I mean, if you do use all your, I don't know, Charlotte Tilbury quad that has that perfect shimmer that you love, don't you deserve to buy another one? I mean, it takes a while to use a palette. So by the time you're done with it, don't you deserve another one? You know what I mean? I think we do. I'm going to go in with a powder bronzer. This is the Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in Terra. Looks like that. And I mean, I'm not trying to make you feel bad about not using your good stuff. Everybody has their reasons why they use and don't use things, but I really was doing what Mary Catherine, and I thought about it before, but it really hit home when Mary Catherine was like, why aren't we using our good stuff? And I'm sitting on the other side of the screen going, why aren't we using our good stuff? I've got friends that on their channels, all they have is a few very high-end things instead of a collection like I have. And they use their high-end stuff all the time. So I'm going to try to do better about that. I'm going to try to say, you know, today I'm going to use this. And I've gotten rid of quite a lot of makeup. And I've got more to put on Macari. I need to do that this weekend, actually, if I feel better. I have just been in so much pain that I can't think about things like that. I'm going to go into my Hourglass Ambient palette. And I am going to use, let's see, this is Iridescent Rose and Sublime Flush, these two right here. And I'm going to kind of just mix them together. But, yeah, I really do need to get my stuff on Macari. I'm just really trying to get my collection to what I truly love and enjoy. I'm going heavy on the blush if y'all didn't figure that out. I love blush. And, stop getting so crazy about, oh, this came out, this came out. We gotta. You know what I mean? We don't gotta nothing. It's our money, it's our lives. Now, I do love a good new indie palette. And I haven't, Bella Butte Bar and Blend Bunny and Adept all have a palette right now I would like. But I have so many, and I have the color stories that they have just in different palettes. And that's okay. But, you know what I mean? I know the ones that are watching this that like makeup know what I mean. I am going to go under with the ambient powder just a little bit right under my eye. Just a little bit. I love the ambient powder. I don't know. It's got a slight glow, but it's not like, even if you look, there is like reflex in it, but it doesn't show up as glitter. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. I gotta find my highlighter brush. I gotta clean some brushes, y'all. Does one of y'all want to come over and clean my brushes? That would make my day. If you know what, I am gonna work on an Amazon wish list, and I am going to start providing that below. I've got to get a friend to help me out with that, because I've never done that. I'm sure it's pretty simple. I'll just use this. I can't find my highlighter, well, the highlighter brush I want to use. And I'm just going to go back into my Hourglass palette. The Iridescent Strobe Light, the baby pink. And I'm going to use that for my highlight. It's so pretty. You know, I like such a strong highlight that I forget about these glow from within. Like this one, my Chantecaille. Oh, I forgot. I was going to use Charlotte Tilbury underneath, but that's okay. I don't have to have a liquid highlighter today. You know, I'm actually just getting ready to go to the doctor. I just felt like getting ready, and I had this collab I needed to do. And hopefully, today is Tuesday, so I'm hoping that she'll be okay with putting it out tomorrow. Oh, that's so pretty. I'll show y'all what I'm going to the doctor for in just a second. I don't know what it is, of course. If I did, then I'd probably be a doctor. But I'm going to go on the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. Ooh, At first, I should have shot the first one just into a void space. It hit a little hard, but I'll tap it out. Um, I do have psoriasis, but I'm so fortunate that it very rarely pops up. I'm very lucky. I mean, very rarely does it come up. But if my skin gets too irritated or something, it will come up. And I fell really hard about a month and a half ago, I guess. And so I don't know. The redness is where it's inflamed, but the darker spots are where I initially fell, like right in here, right in this area. And it was healing, and then my cat scratched me. So I don't know if I just got, I fell, there was an open wound, and my cat's claws got it dirty, and maybe it's inflamed, or I fell and activated the psoriasis. But I don't want it to get worse. So that's why I'm going to the doctor today. And then Jason will be going to the doctor. Well, I'm going to the doctor because Jason's already had got an appointment. This is the Lawless Longwear Stronghold Conditioning Eyebrow Gel. I'm not doing much of my eyebrows today. I'm just going to the doctor. But Jason broke or fractured the tip of his toe maybe 2 months now. So he's had a boot. He hadn't wore it like religiously, but the doctor told him he would know when to wear it. So he wore it anytime that it hurt really bad. And today he gets another x-ray to see if he's on the right path. It's feeling a whole lot better, so I'm hoping that means that he is on the right path. I'm really praying for that because it's just too much right now for him. Luckily, the job he has now, he can sit, and even if he has to go out of office, he's sitting in a car. So he's not up very often. Is this what I think it is? It's got dimethicone in it. Well, anyway, this is the Bobbi Brown eye base. We're going to see if it works under shadows. I didn't really have a high-end base. I have a bunch of these too, just like that primer. This one has a small scent. Not much, but a small scent. Yeah, this isn't. This is just like a lotion. I'll use it, but it's not tacky at all. So this is just a base for your eye. This is more skincare, I think, than what I was thinking it was. I've used the face base before. When I grabbed this, I wasn't really looking. If you give me a second, I'm going to grab another eye base. Even if it's not high end, I'll grab the highest end one I got. So hold on, please. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed the P. Louise base. I guess some people would consider this high end, but I will say it takes a lot to go through one of these. So even though they're a little bit expensive, I guess, but based on, let's see, 15 mils, 0.504 ounces. I mean, I've had this forever, and it's probably getting close to being expired. And I'm going to have half a tube left because there's a lot in it. Especially because you're just doing your eyes. But yeah, so I'm more excited to find out if Jason's toe is doing okay. I guess I shouldn't say that. I need to find out what's wrong with my arm, but do any of y'all have problems with psoriasis? I know most people that do have way more flare-ups than I do, just because the few people I know in person. But how do you keep it at bay when it does flare up? Do y'all just bite the bullet and go to the doctor and get the creams that they give or the antibiotics or whatever it is at the time? And if they do give me antibiotics, because of my ablations, I can't take them till the second because you're not allowed to have antibiotics when you're doing ablations. Okay, so I pulled two Pat McGrath palettes. I pulled the Mothership, um, well, it's always right, Bronze Seduction and the Blitz Astral Quad Nocturnal Nirvana. I'll show you both. The Bronze Seduction, I love it. Some people say it's too neutral to be spending that much money on it, but I feel like it's the perfect everyday wedding. I mean, you could just do so much with this. And then the Blitz palette, I keep I keep most of my boxes for my makeup. I don't know. I always say my OCD does that to me, and I'm not sure if it's my OCD, but I kind of feel like it is my OCD. But and then this one, I thought because of the top I have on, these colors would go great. So let's get us a little brush. I just grabbed a fluffy medium-sized brush, and I'm gonna go into this kind of light brown right here. I do have the piece of paper that says all the names, but it's in the box, and even though I know this is fancy and who wants the words on fancy packaging, I would prefer the words be right there so I can see them. I'm just taking this through the crease and the outer edge. I'm not going to do anything fancy because, like I said, it's the doctor. He's probably going to think this is crazy as early in the morning as it is for me to be doing this much makeup. But I don't care what he thinks. I will say one thing. People were like, I don't know what the big deal is about the Pat McGrath palettes. I feel like they blend themselves. I feel like I'm not doing anything. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you've got one, you probably understand. Because most of the people I know that say that have only gotten those like $70 palettes that they come out at the holidays. And although I like those, I only got one of them, but I did like it. I'd actually rather save my money for one of these. Whew, this makeup is so fragrant because it's high end and a lot of high end putting fragrances in there and stuff that I feel like I put on perfume. I guess because it's right up under my nose. I don't know. Wow. Woo. I better not get too loud. My dog will be wondering what I'm doing and he'll start barking. I know my hair looks crazy, but I'm on my curly hair girl journey. Been asking a lot of friends. Renee and Deborah have been the most responsive and beautiful about what they do with their hair, and I'll try to remember to link their channels below. But but today I just threw it up. It's awful frizzy, but that's just because I did just throw it up. I need to get done with this. I'm not sure how much more memory is on my phone. There's the one thing I can say about Pat McGrath versus other shadows. They just blend themselves. So I'm going to go into this darker brown, I think. No, yeah. I don't know if I wanted to go dark brown or purple. I'm going to use the teal. I think I'm going to use the dark brown right here. My cat, if you hear a door being pushed, that's my door. It's my cat. If there's a door that's shut, they think they got to be on the other side of it. Now this is the makeup slash cat room. And I don't like to shut them out unless I'm doing a video, so. But I can promise you, in the mornings, they're never in here since Buddy's asleep. Is their time to play with each other and not have Buddy bother them. But since I shut this door, one of them thinks that I've ruined their life. kind of the way it is, I guess. I'm going to take a bigger blendy brush and kind of just blend that out a little bit better. And then we'll go in with the sparkle. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do... I don't think I'm going to glue... Well, I don't want to get fallout everywhere. I am going to use my NYX glitter glue when I get to that point. I'm trying to watch the camera to make sure it don't run out of room. I have a few things I could have erased, but I wanted to get this started before my dog woke up. Have y'all been interested in any of the new releases lately? Mine ain't even that new. Is it the Sugar and Grunge or Grunge and something palette by Blend Bunny, the Bella Butte Bar latest palette, and then oh, Cleona had one not too long ago, and then Adept's Seahorse. But I just can't see, you know, spending that money when I have the colors. It may just be different formulas and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying hard because I get so excited about makeup that I want it all, but you can't. That's silly. You're going to waste stuff if you do that. And honestly, I've got other friends right now that it's not because they don't have the money. It's just because they're not seeing a whole lot of eyeshadow palettes that they like. I cannot believe August is almost here. You know, I say this every year. Time flies. But I really think the older you get, the faster time seems to go. And so when I say, man, this year's flying, it really feels like it has flown by faster than the last one. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do here. I think I'm going to put this one in the middle, this one in the inner, and then tap this special shade right here just along the center and inner corner. So let's go in for that. These are so pretty. A lot of people don't like to mix bright colors with browns. I don't know why. I think they're gorgeous. I like to blend mine out all the way to the edge, but just where there's just a tiny amount of sparkle and then almost all of it's in the middle. Those of you that I know you have been sick and stuff. How's it going? Hey, if you don't want to comment below, just message me. I know some people don't like spreading the news on their health. And I get that. Mental and physical health are very personal to each person. Let's see, do I have a little brush? Let's try this little It brush. It's a crease brush, but it's dense enough, I think, to pick it up. I just want to get along the lash line and the crease line. Besides my arm, I've not been doing great. That's why I haven't really been busting out the videos. But I'm going to try harder because I so enjoy makeup. And I still do makeup on days that I don't do videos. I just don't feel like getting everything together, which is silly. It doesn't take that much to get everything together. I'm going to do the green. Ooh, that green is really pretty. That was a good choice. But yeah, I haven't been doing videos because I'm telling you, this time the pain at about the 4-month mark, which August 1st will be 6 months. That's when insurance will pay for my ablations every 6 months. But at the 4-month mark, the nerves had grown back, I guess. That's the only kind of cruddy thing about ablations is that nerves always grow back the same. So if you get them burned, they're not burned forever. They're just burned until they grow back. And when they grow back, again, it's exactly the same way they used to be. I'm going to go into that white. So, where did I put? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. I love these special shades just to give it an extra sparkle. Put some of that in the inner corner. But, so your nerves grow back exactly the same. And if you have nerve pain, once it grows back, you have the same pain. There's nothing, I mean, he can't stop it from doing that. You know, there's nothing more he can do. So if they grow back too soon for my insurance to pay, then I just have to live with it. And it's been a rough journey this time. Usually I get almost 2 to 6 months. So I'm hoping this is just a fluke and that it's not, this won't happen every time. But, and then right when, I don't think I'm going to do any makeup on the lower line. Yeah, I'm just going to do mascara. And then I'm going to use this Laura, or no, this is what the YSL. It just says YSL mascara volume with the oils, I think. But, you know, right at the 4.5 month mark or whatever, I had that work trip with Jason, which I should have just told him, I can't do this. Can he please take somebody else? Which they're usually cool about. And he could have took, like, maybe his other brother, or... Because his one brother works there, too, so he went anyway, because he had qualified for the trip, too. Oh, this mascara is scented, too, but this is actually very lightly scented. This don't bother me so bad. I can hear my dog barking. But I'm almost done. But, yeah. I mean, right now, just... It feels like fire ants and red wasps all up and down my right leg and my back. Feels like a sumo wrestler is just sitting on it with, like, diapers that have little spikes on them or something. But that's okay. The first is almost here. And then I'm going to use my Chantecaille lip liner in Toned. I love Chantecaille products. And I'm going to tell you, the only time I buy any of their stuff is when it's on sale, like Black Friday. And I'm very particular about what I get, just because their stuff is so expensive. But again, for me, I do think it's worth it. And I'm not trying to be poopy to anybody that hasn't gotten it or says there's no way it's worth it. I'm using the lip tint balm in Beach Rose. Oh, it's so pretty. These lip tints, oh, are so worth it, I think. But anyways, I think that's it for this look, guys. I really want to say I appreciate y'all watching. I know this is a little bit longer of a video. And don't forget to go head over and watch Jen's video. I love you guys. Stay safe. Make good decisions. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.